Good morning, West Ham fans. So it's the day after, we've lost Declan Rice. We knew it was coming. Oh, I feel rough. I feel so rough. Was out yesterday, 6:30 in the morning. I managed my son's football team. We live in North London. Up at 6:30 on a minibus, driving down to Warwick for a tournament. The one football tournament. It was really good actually. Really good place. Got back about 5, and then went out on the booze. Didn't get back till late, but been keeping an eye. Well, I ain't been keeping an eye on events. Yesterday, the coach was packed full of Arsenal fans, both kids and dads. So I've been getting plenty of banter all day yesterday. Been getting regular updates. Been keeping an eye on all the reactions from different people as well. And I've got to say, I've gone through a roller coaster of emotions really yesterday. And yeah, I don't really know what to say. I'm hurting. I'm worried. Hurting in more ways than one. Just taking a couple of paracetamol. And it's look, I've been posturing. I've been giving it large. I've been masking everything with, bantering, taking the piss, sort of poking fun at Arsenal fans who have been giving it back to us. They're a weird old bunch, aren't they? But I've been having fun with that, to be honest. We've known he's been going for probably a couple of years. The fact that he's gone to another London club has made it so much worse as well. We know that he's gone based on ambition and stuff like that. And it's really difficult, He's been here for so long. He's been here for so long now. Declan Rice, 6 years. We've watched him come through, the same as we have with many other kids that have come through our academy over the years. We've had some great players. We've been lucky, haven't we? State of that, Barnet. And I don't know. I'm not angry anymore. I'm angry at West Ham to a degree, because if we could, it's always a bit of a smack in the face, because we know deep down that the great player hasn't left this club for anything more than the fact that he's ambitious and he wants to achieve things. And going to Arsenal, they're not even there yet. That's just a project, but he obviously backs that project more than this project. He believes in that more. Doesn't believe in what we're doing at West Ham. Otherwise, he would have hung around. And that's that stings. That stings. But look, I'm done being salty. I'm done taking the piss. Arsenal they deserve bragging rights for what they've done. They've gone out. They've got themselves a great player. A great player. I'm not going to play it down. I'm not going to play it down. So I've been reacting to a few people in comments saying you paid 100 million for a CDM. No, you paid 100 million for one of the best players in the world. That's what you've done. And he's only going to make you better, and hopefully you can make him better. And I don't know whether it's the same for all football fans. I don't know. I assume it is, but I think as West Ham fans, we don't have much by way of success. We did win a cup first time in my lifetime, just recently, but before that, it's not why you support West Ham. You support West Ham. You're part of a family. You kind of get attached to people, and when you do get a player that you get attacked, which we've had loads of them, you kind of, and then they leave. It's like suffering a fucking breakup, It's like they leave and they take a little bit of their heart with you as well. It's kind of, it leaves you with a real horrible feeling. But we've been there before. We've done it before with with West Ham. When we do get great players, they don't stick around. Unfortunately, not in the modern era. When they've got they can make these choices themselves, and they can go on, they can move on and do what they want. And it's a shame. It's been a great ride. It has been. I think we've given him some great years. He's given us some great years. We've helped him become the player that he is. Coming through our academy where we picked him up off the scrap heap effectively. we've given him a platform on which to flourish. We've built the team around him. We've stuck with him through his little blips. The fan base have completely embraced him and fallen in love with him, and we've bigged him up the whole way along, which is what we do. We kind of we do. We always go overboard in our players. We love them, so it's a great place for players to grow, I suppose. But then they get to a certain point and they turn into these monsters, and then they inevitably move on because they're ambitious and they want to achieve the most that they can achieve in the game. Which I suppose can you blame them? You can't. But we've lost players before. We've lost them before. We'll lose them again. We're never going to stop losing these players. And that's just a harsh reality of the situation. I'm not saying this is the end for West Ham. Of course it's not. I think it's just proof that it's not the beginning for West Ham. We're the same old West Ham. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. We're always going to be a stepping stone for the best players. We're always going to get to a stage where we do okay and then not build on it and then just start dismantling. We've done it all throughout time. We're doing it again. Only West Ham could fill your heart with joy like they did with us when we won that cup. And then less than a day later, your chairman comes out and says, we're going to sell your heart and soul now. We've filled your heart up. Now we're going to rip it out. Only at West Ham could that happen, within the space of 24 hours. And it's a bit like a sick joke, to be honest. But look, I can't really. I'm a West Ham fan ultimately. I'm not going to sit here and coo over Declan Rice anymore. I'm not, because I can't. I'm not that sort of person. It's a difficult one. I wish him well, but I don't wish Arsenal well. Now, look, don't get me wrong. I've got nothing against Arsenal as a football team. Before this debacle, I never had nothing against them. They was the London team that I had the least amount against, But you've just come out of nowhere and smashed us straight in the face. That's what you've done, You have. But look, having said that, you haven't just nicked our best player. It ain't like he's done a Sol Campbell, is it? You've given us a lot of money for him. You've given us 100 million, from which hopefully we can go out and we can get some players in to help fill that hole that he's going to leave. It's a fucking huge hole in our team. I don't know what to expect next season. I haven't got a clue. But yeah, it's just another phase in our life and as fans. And yeah, like I say, when you have joy, it's always followed by misery more often than not. And I just feel really, really kind of miserable about it. I don't hate Arsenal. Hate some of their fucking fans, but I don't hate Arsenal. I saw it. Someone else said it on another channel. They've been through it. They know what it feels like. They've lost their best players. It's not nice, is it? They've lost Henry's and Van Persie's. They've lost loads of players, and it's a horrible, horrible fucking feeling when you lose someone like that. It's not good. Especially when you're West Ham, because we're not riddled with top class players. He literally was the heart and soul of what we was doing. Everything went through him. So we couldn't have lost a more important player. It's like losing half your team in one hit. This is the way I see it. But yeah, look, I'm going to steer away from watching him on all these promo videos and all that, because I don't want to kind of sour the way I'm feeling at the moment. And the way I'm feeling at the moment is I'm grateful for what he's done. We've given him the platform to succeed. He's succeeded. He's given us six great years. He's played every minute of every game. He's won us a fucking trophy, or helped win us a trophy. And he's gone and thrown us 100 million as a parting gift. You couldn't, or help generate that. You couldn't do any more than what he's done there. Apart from stay with us for your entire career. But obviously that was never going to happen. If that was your dream, you probably wouldn't have got to the level that you're at now, because you're obviously ambitious. I get it. But yeah, so Arsenal fans, you've earned bragging rights. Well done. Well done. You've got an amazing player. You've gone out, you paid the money. You haven't done what West Ham do, which is have a good season and then do fuck all the next season. Do less than fuck all. Start selling players. No, you go out and you spend money on top of money. and you keep on pushing. And that's why Declan Rice has come to you, because you've got ambition and we haven't got ambition, you know. It's a fucking joke. Absolute joke. But look, we will go again, as they say. We will go again, you know. I've often been told by many people that supporting West Ham, it's sort of reflective of the working man's life, you know. You're part of something, you keep working hard. It's mostly shit. When you get something good, you cherish it. But you know that shit's just round the corner again. So you just keep your chin up and you keep on going, keep working hard. And that's pretty much like what being a West Ham fan is, you know. Smashing the face after smashing the face. So yeah, look, it's a difficult one. Wish him luck. I don't wish him any harm. I hope he goes on to achieve whatever he wants to achieve. But at the same time, I don't ever wish any London rival success, because if I wish him success and cups, that means I'm wishing Arsenal cups and success. I don't wish that. All right, I've never wished that for any team. I don't want any team to win anything. So no, I can't do that. He's not a West Ham player anymore. He's not a Hammer. The picture's coming off the wall forever. I won't throw it in the bin. I'll stick it in the loft. I'm not going to get rid of it. It's still an important part of our history. So maybe it'll come out again one day when he's retired. I'll pull that picture out again. Yeah, it's been emotional. And we're not closing the book. We're turning the page. That's what we're doing. Fuck knows what's going to be written on that next page, but we're going to find out, I suppose. We've got £100 million to spend now. And more, so I've been told. So let's see what they can go and do. Let's see how they can invest it. And yeah, that's it. West Ham minus Declan Rice. Let's see what we can go and do. It's going to be interesting, because we've been a bit of a one man team for a while, in my opinion. He's been the heartbeat. So let's see what we can do. Anyway, look, I know that was a bit of a rambly video. I feel fucked. I'm hungover. I'm miserable, really miserable. So let's see what they can do. Yeah. Well done, Arsenal. You've gone and got yourself a great player. You have. Enjoy it. All right. Come on, you ones.